Welcome Sagittarius and welcome all cross watchers. Um, this is my new YouTube channel and I hope you like it. This reading is off for the full moon, which is on the 5th to 6th of October, depending on wherever you are currently placed. And it is one of the brightest nights of the year, and full moon has traditionally been used to manifest. This is exactly what we will be doing our reading for, manifestation. So here we go. Sagis, you need to let go of a lot of things. The fear of a new beginning. You have been holding on tight. You've been not wanting something to end. You've been trying to salvage whatever it is that you've been working on. You've been working quite hard, but it's time to, some things have to end, and you really can't try keeping it alive, and it's for the best. So it's time to just let go. It's time to be graceful about it. It's time to, when I see this card, obviously King of Wands is also a fire element, so it's your element, and it's like a Sagittarius, but you've been upside down. You've not been your own fiery self. You've been dragging your feet. You've been too aggressive. You've been you've not been focused on work or your own evolution. You've been so busy fighting and trying to keep dead things alive, that you've just forgotten your own goals, which is completely unlike a Sagittarius. You're fighting losing battles. It's absolutely time to let go now. You can't really save a rotten tree. It's dead. It's dead. So I know easier said than done, you'd say, but yeah, you have been fighting along and you've done everything you could to save it. Now you should, use this full moon to just let go of it and focus on a lot of things. You've not been focusing on yourself. You've not been focusing on your work. Obviously, you've been putting all your energy over here. So this full moon is about letting go. You can just take a break. You can take a holiday. You don't need to carry the world on your shoulders. Obviously, you're not Atlas. You have to now focus on things that are about work. But like I said, your career has been taking a dive. You could have been doing so many better things, and now that is what you have to work on manifesting about. Perhaps a change in career, perhaps a change in your location, your work, perhaps being creative, and you haven't been that. It's just about letting go and seeing what other opportunities you have. Which is not really all that difficult for you, Sagis. You're very good at adventures, and it's time for a new adventure. It's time to drop everything and just start anew. And that's what you should be focusing on: starting new. Letting it all go. It's no longer relevant, and you will find that you will find yourself, not having to fight. I think the biggest change you will find this new moon is once you let go. A lot of your fights are over. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to fight. You don't need to calm anybody. You don't need to put up a front, because it's just no longer relevant. It's all over, and that frees up a lot of your strength that you've been trying to keep your fort up with, and you're free to do a lot of things. And the words that I am getting is adventure. It's time to travel. It's time to break free and start and do something new. Maybe a short holiday won't be that bad. And this is something that I'm seeing the three of. It's just time to break free. It's time to forget what the world expects of you. It's time to forget what is You've been trying to do right far too long, and you've been accused of being, correct words would be, you've been accused of being, you've been the devil for a lot of people, if I may say so. You've had too many knives thrown at you, and the moment you accept it's dead, and you move on, which is one of your traits. You can move on. You will realize that it just doesn't matter anymore. You don't have to face the world, you don't have to answer questions, you don't have to be strong, you don't have to create an image and a facade, nothing else, blah blah blah, all over. Now you can take a leave, take a break, breathe, try something new, and you realize that the overall, you were fighting for things you were fearing to lose, and now if it's all over, it's not there, you can focus your energy on creating something. And the overall theme for you, Sagittarius, is to create something new, is to go out, have an adventure, maybe start a new business, take up a new job, or a new hobby, or go skydiving. I don't know why I said that, but skydiving, yeah, go skydiving if you can. Be careful, don't jump off the window, but you know what I mean. Go out, breathe, and once you do that, you will automatically stop focusing on the have-nots, and rather you will focus on what you have, and that Sagittarius is an adventure on its own. So the new moon is about taking a new adventure, letting go, freeing yourself of all the burdens, and saying, okay, you've tried, it's nothing wrong, and you shouldn't feel bad. You've tried, you should now let go and start something new. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. I hope that you find your new adventure, whether it's travel, whether it's a new relation, whether it's something you've been ignoring. And I hope to see you soon. Please like and share, and all the best.